How tricky is that situation going through the Suez Canal currently?
Oh, well, it's incredibly tricky now that they've pulled this transport through the Red Sea, because now they're going to have to use more tankers. They're going to have to go around the Horn of Africa. So the fact that they did this, the fact that this is going to create more issues for their supply chains, more issues for their fuel consumption, you have to imagine that they are very concerned. Now, the Biden administration is, of course, weighing what they can do when it comes to these Houthi attacks. Do they potentially go directly after the Houthis? One source I spoke to this morning is talking about the fact that within the Biden administration, there is debate about potentially getting involved in a longer-term, protracted Houthi potential conflict. There also is talk of maybe a maritime consortium to be there in the Red Sea to protect it. So these are the active conversations happening right now. We should note we have seen a lot of diplomacy within the region. The president's national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, was just in the UAE. We also have today Lloyd Austin in the region. He'll also be going to Israel. So there's a lot of discussions from the White House and the Defense Department about what to do regarding the Red Sea and these critical shipping lanes.
People have been talking also about disagreements within some of the U.S.'s Middle Eastern allies about which factions to support and how to best counter the Houthi militants. How much credence do you put into those stories?
Well, I think at the end of the day, because the Saudis and the Emiratis are going to want to make sure that it is a safe and secure region, they'll come to an agreement, but they just support different parts of the factions in Yemen. But I think really at the end of the day, it really comes down to what the United States' plan is going to be in the region, and then the potential to be able to get Riyadh and Abu Dhabi on board.